Hey everyone, today I have with me the Jabra Evolve2 65 Flex. This particular version of the 65 is extra portable and extra comfortable. If you've been following the channel, you know that I also own the Jabra Evolve 75, which was a great headset. I would have happily continued to use that headset if it not for TSA breaking the dongle when they dropped my laptop. So that gives me the opportunity to review this new headset. This is literally the packaging it comes in. It measures at just under 9 inches by 4 inches, and actually it's just the carrying case plus a little bit of paper wrapped around it, and that's all you get. So that's just how compact it is. You can see that it is the 65 Flex right there, Evolve 2, so this is the second generation of that series. It has active noise cancellation, and it is a headset, so it has that boom mic. The one I have here has drivers already built in to be compatible with Microsoft Teams, so you see that MS on there. But in addition to being laptop compatible with that dongle, it's also Bluetooth enabled, so you can pair it with your smartphone, and it looks like it's Alexa enabled as well. So going ahead and doing the unboxing portion, this is what you're greeted with. Some very minimal packaging. There's a QR code to register it, and you can get even 20% off your next Jabra purchase, I guess, off their website. And this is to recommend that you download their Sound Plus app on your smartphone to adjust settings and I guess maybe even EQ. We'll dive into that in the full review, but on the back it shows you how to connect. There is, of course, via Bluetooth, via the dongle, and then what all the buttons and various LEDs on the headset do. And then you have the carrying pouch containing the headset plus the USB-C cable and a little bit of paperwork. A lot of the packaging is paper, so trying to be eco-friendly here. One paper is just on the warranty. There's even different country warranty, like Australian warranty. This next one is safety information and disclosures in several different languages. Getting more to the interesting stuff, here is the USB-C to USB-C cable. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to fit inside the carrying pouch, which is like this felt material, and it's held together with this elastic band in the front. It's literally like a pocket, and you can see the Jabra logo debossed right there in the front. But then this little pocket here with a little slip is actually the USB-C dongle, which was really difficult to get out. You can see just how tiny this thing is. It has the USB port, so for compatible with most modern computers, it has an LED indicator there, and on the side it does say Jabra. But now getting to the start of the show, the actual headset here, you can see that they are on-ear headphones, and they are clearly labeled L and R, and they're folded up like this to be really compact. You can see the headband is very plush, has again Jabra logo on there. Just give them a little bit of a tug to pull them out. They have a nice swivel to them, not exactly 180 though. On one of the ear cups, it has a lightning bolt, which means it's compatible with its charging stand, a separate accessory you can buy. The other one has the Microsoft Teams logo on there, so it is Microsoft Teams compatible. Headband is adjustable. And on the right ear cup is where you will find that collapsible boom mic, which is substantially smaller than other headset I've seen. But then taking a look at some of the other buttons on the right ear cup, there's a mute and unmute button. Though the boom mic, if you put it up, you'll automatically mute anyways. But if you want a peace of mind, you can press a button. There's also a playback or volume controls. So that's the functionality on the right ear cup. Moving over to the left side here, you'll find the button to turn on the headset and also to Bluetooth pair. There's a subtle indication LED next to it to indicate what mode you're in, and there's also a USB Type-C charging port located on this ear cup as well. And higher up on the left ear cup is the button to control your ANC level. So there's basically on or off. And then something that's not easy to tell when it's off are these LEDs that will come on, turn red when you're in a meeting to indicate that you're in a call. So that's just a quick run through first look of the headset that you get straight out of the box. I, of course, will be putting it through its paces for my work and then rendering my full review in the coming months. So definitely get subscribed if you aren't already.